This video could potentially include spoilers for the game It Takes Two. Enjoy. What's up guys, how's the crack-a-lackin'? Today's a little bit of a different video, but I'm hoping you'll stick around. As some of you may know, as well as YouTube, I do stream on Twitch. Now if you're interested in coming to say hi, I will always have the link in the description below. What some of you may not know, however, is that on Twitch, I play vastly different games to the ones that I play here on YouTube. All still variety based. One game that I completed on stream fairly recently with one of my good friends was It Takes Two. As this was another first time playthrough for me, and fresh out of completing the game, I wanted to go back and share my thoughts and opinions with you all. So let's dive right in. Before I begin, why not consider subscribing? I play a number of strange and wacky things here, so why not stick about and be part of the weird, wonderful online family? It Takes Two was developed by Hazelight and was released to us in the March of 2021, being coupled with overwhelmingly positive reviews even to this day. Doing research on It Takes Two, sources like Metacritic hold it in such high regard, with all the scores favouring green and some pretty high up scores of around 8 out of 10. It also unsurprisingly took home multiple awards, including Game of the Year, Best Family Game, Best Multiplayer Game, Best Design, Outstanding Achievement in Game Design, and Best Original Property. Having played the game itself, it's quite easy to understand why. Originally, I was a little bit hesitant about this game, because just from the look of it, it kind of looks a little bit childish, and almost like the gameplay itself wouldn't provide that little bit of extra challenge. For anyone who's completely clueless to It Takes Two, let me explain it a little bit. It Takes Two is a genre-bending platform adventure created purely for co-op, and a huge variety of gleefully disruptive gameplay challenges. We play as the clashing couple Cody and May, two humans turned into dolls by a magical spell. Together, we are trapped in a fantastical world where the unpredictable hides around every corner. They are reluctantly challenged with saving their fractured relationship, not only for themselves, but also for their daughter Rose. What I loved about this game is that every section is different. We had to master unique and connected character abilities in every new level, help each other cross an abundance of unexpected obstacles, and laugh out loud moments. As I said, I was worried it could be a little bit childish in places, but I found this game to have a perfect balance of both childish and adult humour. Plus the ability to deliberately kill your friend without any real consequence is always a laugh. If I had to sum up this game in one simple sentence, it would be, we're better together. Here's my top 3 favourite things about this game. Number 1, co-op perfection. As I've said, I've streamed this, and I experienced zero problem with connecting to my friend on the other side of the world to play this without a hitch. However, I did notice there was an option to play couch co-op, so if you're sure you wouldn't break out into a communication-based fight with whoever you're playing with, go ahead. I loved how the screen was always split in two, showing both characters in real time. Not only did this show where your teammate was up to, but it also helps you both figure the puzzles out together, even if your friend is somewhere that you are not. There are multiple times within this game that is physically impossible to progress without the skills and abilities of your teammate. So relying on together is a huge thing, and obviously communication is key. Number 2, I'm always guessing. From rampaging vacuum cleaners to suave love gurus, you never know what we'll be up against next. Thinking about what I'm doing in a game in order to progress is always something that I'm going to enjoy. This isn't just a game of button bashing in order to win. Every foe we were up against required a little extra skill and thought behind beating them. And having the level to go through beforehand in order to master the skills that we were using was great. We really got familiar with what we could do. From shooting, to gardening, to braving the weather. There was nothing we couldn't do together. Number 3, the message. It's a universal tale of relationships. Starting the game, we are introduced to Cody and May and their young daughter Rose. The relationship between Cody and May seemed to have frayed, and they made the choice to divorce. A hard-hitting message for anyone experiencing it or knowing about it, especially when there's children involved, keeping it fresh and up to date, even by today's standards. As we go through the game, the message becomes more and more clear. Even though Cody and May were going their separate ways, it didn't mean they can't learn to overcome their differences and work together to be the best people for themselves and for their daughter, who sadly actually blames herself for the divorce in the end. This truly is an adventure to treasure together. Overall, It Takes Two is a game that exemplifies the magic of cooperative gameplay, delivering an unforgettable experience that seamlessly blends heartwarming storytelling with innovative game mechanics. Thanks to Hazelight Studios, this game sets a new standard for what co-op gaming can achieve. The narrative of It Takes Two is both charming and poignant. The writing is witty and heartfelt, making players genuinely care about the characters and their journey. The dialogue is often humorous, yet doesn't shy away from touching emotional depth, creating a well-rounded and engaging story. What truly sets It Takes Two apart from its gameplay is the pure co-op experience, meaning you must play it with another person. You can't really do it without, either locally or online. The game is filled with creative puzzles and unique mechanics that require both players to work together. Each level introduces new gameplay elements that are both surprising and delightful. From manipulating time to controlling a giant vacuum cleaner, the variety keeps the game fresh and exciting throughout its duration. The seamless integration of these mechanics and through the narrative is nothing short of genius. Visually, it's a treat. The game's art style is vibrant and imaginative, bringing its whimsical world to life. Each environment is meticulously crafted, whether it's a lush garden, a sprawling treehouse, or a snowy village. The character animations are fluid and expressive, adding to the wonderful charm. The audio design complements visuals perfectly, with a delightful soundtrack that enhances the emotional beats of the story. Voice acting is top-notch, bringing depth and personality to both Cody and May. And even the stupid book that I really hated towards the end. He wasn't really that bad. The essence of It Takes Two lies in its cooperative gameplay. The game encourages communication and teamwork in a way that few others do. The joy of discovering solutions together and overcoming obstacles as a team creates a bond between players. Whether it be friends, partners, parent and child, whoever it may be, making the experience deeply rewarding. It's a game that truly understands the spirit of cooperation, making it an ideal choice for friends, couples, or family members to share in the meaningful gaming experience. While It Takes Two is an overall stellar game in my opinion, it is not without minor flaws. The game's strict requirement for just 2 players can be a barrier for those who prefer solo gaming, or find it a struggle to find a consistent co-op partner. Additionally, the story, while heartfelt and engaging, can sometimes feel predictable and maybe overly sentimental. There are also moments where the gameplay mechanics, though innovative, may feel repetitive or less intuitive, leading to the occasional frustration. Lastly, the game's pacing may not be appealing to everybody, as some of the sections can feel a little bit drawn out, which may impact the overall momentum of the experience. Overall, It Takes Two is a triumph of cooperative gaming, offering a perfect blend of a captivating story and stunning visuals. It's a game that not only entertains, but also brings players closer together through its cooperative challenge and emotional narratives, even away from the game. Whether you're a seasoned gamer or just new to co-op games, It Takes Two is an absolute must-play that promises you won't end the adventure too soon. Hazelight Studios has crafted a masterpiece here, which reminds us why we play games in the first place. To connect, to experience, and most of all, to have fun. Good job, Hazelight. I'll catch you in that next video, guys. Enjoy.
To behold, she'll knock you out with a punch, leave you cold. She's the pride of the fighters, the one to beat, the queen of the ring. She'll never know defeat.